Planned this morning to have an hour to get this all sorted, but things came up and I didn't quite get. I was doing this multitasking. Right, here we go. Tech update this week. I even managed to get the data in, like literally
in the Facebook also, I think.
in Facebook. What's that?
In our Facebook account or Instagram account.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. All right. So previously we talked about Ariana Grande's entrance on Fortnite and explored the vision of the metaverse by many of the industry's giants. Now let's have a look at Stageverse, who this week launched with music band Muse headlining on their main stage. This Los Angeles-based tech startup just raised a round of $7.5 million funding and have some pretty big plans. So Stageverse is enhancing performances with VR effects to provide a fun and immersive experience. Additionally, fans can watch 360-degree immersive videos from 16 viewpoints. Looking at their staff roster, they're heavily stacked with Unity developers. I think they're using Unity. The opportunities don't stop at live performance. It's set to expand to e-commerce, creating a virtual space for brand communities and the creators, and provide an e-commerce ecosystem for NFT artists and brands to sell virtual assets. Some of the NFT stuff is they've got like avatars with clothes, quite cool, and they're starting to sell those as NFTs. OAK-D is an entirely new device capable of perceiving the world like a human can by leveraging 3 cameras and sophisticated AI. It boasts 3 new modalities of real-time spatial perception, so stereo matching, stereo neural inference, and stereo neural depth, which is basically different color streams. All hardware accelerated and AI enhanced. In other words, it has the ability to digitally capture the real world with a new level of accuracy. Technology like this combined with the software powering it, OpenCV or equivalent, will allow people a new generation of computer vision apps and unlock possibilities in this field. So one definitely look out for Neurotech for sure, and it's only $80, I think. I saw the price. So maybe that's an option, Danny. Open, perhaps you remember a discussion during the week where I asked you, do you think AI will ever write a game? And you said no. Well, I thought that was challenge accepted, so I did some research into it, and it turns out it's possible. So thanks to Open Codex, so you can describe what you want and it makes the game and it plays it. This is one of the demos they did. So all the code is being developed by AI. You just type in, or you can speak to it. You can just say, make the boulder fall, and when it falls, it kills the player, that sort of stuff. So dev team, you better start talking to your career advisors. But luckily, the QA team, you're safe because apparently it's got lots of bugs in the final product. Okay. Right, fast food news next. So I noticed Uber Eats now allows you to order food using emojis. So personal note, don't let my son have a go at this or we'll get all sorts delivered. And restaurant tech startup Ago AI has closed 10 million in funding around that will help the company work towards its mission of improving fast food order accuracy. They're using cameras and again computer vision to monitor the food, comparing it to the orders and making sure that the food is prepared correctly. So microflowers, the size of a grain of sand inspired by wind dispersed seeds, are a brand new breed of microflying technology. These are the smallest ever human-made flying structures. You can see there the size of it really is the size of a grain of sand. So there's no onboard engine, but instead they rely on wind, like the maple tree propeller seed, or as kids know them as helicopters. Yeah, I didn't get to cut that bit out of the video. And it turns out it turns around and goes up, down through the air on its way down to the ground. So it kind of turns to continually fall, but stay sort of floating. So this opens up all sorts of possibilities in detecting conditions in situations like biohazards and dangerous gases, that sort of stuff. Good news, also they're environmentally friendly. They break down over time. So they're fabricated using degradable polymers, composable conductors, and dissolvable integrated circuit chips that naturally vanish into benign end product. In other words, when they meet with water, they just basically dissolve and wash away into natural products. That's all I have this week. Thank you.
Cool.